Hi there, hello, how are you? I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. So listen, this is what we're going to do today. We are going to take some edibles and then we're going to get ready. I saw the Cruella movie last year. It was phenomenal. If you have not seen Emma Stone as Cruella yet, it's been out for a year. I don't know what you are doing with your life. It embodied everything that I was obsessed with like as a teen. What I really truly wanted to do, and I think this might shock a lot of you, is I wanted to be a fashion designer in New York. I was obsessed with all of the design shows, all of the modeling shows. America's Next Top Model I know is very problematic now that I look back at it, but then I was just like, yes, all of this fashion, all of this makeup, this hair. You know what else I did? I had a binder and I 3-hole punched a whole lot of just like white printer paper. Then I got a whole lot of magazines. Every single month I would get like the Cosmos and all the teen magazines, you know, and I would cut out all of the fashion that I liked and put it in a fashion section, like literally glue stick this shit on fashion section and makeup in the makeup section. So when I was deciding what I wanted to be for Halloween this year, I super considered Ariel since the movie is coming out. The trailer was just released. It was another movie from my childhood that I just latched onto. Number one favorite Disney movie of all time. But then I was thinking, it might be hard not to look slutty in that. And I absolutely despise a slutty Halloween costume on me. Not that I hate it. It's just that Halloween is family time for me and my family. Then I decided on Cruella, but I couldn't just be like any Cruella costume in the movie because I don't think it would really show very well unless I was wearing the Dalmatian and the wig and all of that jazz. So that's what we're doing today. I have some inspo pictures of the makeup that we're going to do. First, we need to take the proper edibles for it. This is called Euphoria by Via Hemp. They just dropped a new line called Euphoria. Actually, one is a sativa, one is an indica. We're gonna do the sativa one today. I did the indica one last night and I don't remember falling asleep, so that was great. The sativa one is blood orange tangy, and it says that it has 70 milligrams of cannabinoids total in each gummy. That's 30 milligrams of HHC, 20 milligrams of delta 9, and 20 milligrams of full spectrum CBD. This is all hemp derived, so it is fully legal across the entire United States. CODE, Chrissy. It is made with live terpenes and it's also made with live resin, so it's going to put you right on your ass. Live resin is so much more potent than just like regular resin, dead resin. Those three things together, like the CBD added in there, as well as to help you not trigger anxiety. And it's a sativa, and sativas usually do trigger my anxiety. I'm kind of curious how that's going to play out for me today. 70 milligrams of stuff in each one, really like 50 milligrams of psychoactive things in each one. They are organically, naturally flavored. They're the hardest ones to get into of all of them, which is great. They're the safest containers that you can have. There we go. You have to like pinch and push down and turn. It's really not hard. It's not as easy as a normal pill bottle. I'll show you again. Okay, now that we have it like actually popped. You push down, you pinch it in, and you turn. And I have very weak hands, and I have like that scrolling on my phone constantly thumb issue, if you have that as well. They're vegan, non-GMO, and natural flavoring. They have their COAs. If you scan the barcode or the QR code thing right there, they're pretty big. They're hefty, but I already knew that because I use their stuff all the time. Actually, this is really, really, really good as well. This is their like kind of a little bit more of a microdose. It's a 5 milligram THC gummy. Does definitely get you a little bit elevated during the day, but it's not like a smack you on your ass kind of a thing. This legitimately tastes like an orange. Like I just bit into an orange. Ingredients for those that care: organic tapioca syrup, sugar, water, citrus pectin, citric acid, delta 9, HHC, CBD, live terpenes, natural flavor and color. I feel like it's good for most everybody. They do have a promo going on in October. I think it ends on November 1st, where if you buy the Cloud9 Pink Lemonade gummies, which they are absolutely amazing, if you need something that's like a little bit more than a microdose, but like not kick you on your ass kind of thing during the day, just like a little mood elevation and happiness, and a little bit of like, I just got a little bit tipsy, but not like totally blasted. That's this. They are doing 50% of the proceeds on this over to Breast Cancer Angels organization, which is a nonprofit that helps with like the gas, the travel expenses, which is gas, legal expenses, food, day-to-day things, just like the things that you need that aren't necessarily supplied to you when you're going through breast cancer treatment, for those that are actually going through the treatment, which is really cool. So if you One of these, you'll get a free sample pack of these also. And then you'll also be donating to that. That's nice. Okay, so we had one of these. What time is it? It is not even the morning anymore. It's 12:18. So probably be back in about an hour and a half, and then we'll get to doing this look. I'm gonna braid my hair back, I think, so that I can put this wig on. Be back soon. Okay, I'm sitting here editing, and I'm realizing just now that it is starting to kick in, and I just wanted to touch base so that we know where we're at. It's 1:05. I don't know how long that's been. Oh, maybe it's starting to kick in. Wasn't it just after noon? I think it was just after 12 o'clock. So yeah, so now seems like a pretty decent point. I think we have a little bit of time here for it to climb a little bit more and feel fully infused before we start the look. I did do my pigtails though. Well, I braided back so that I could put on the wig, and then I just gotta I think if I cross them and pin them to the top like this, that could work. Actually, I think that you should all vote. Do you think that I can pull off this look? This is the inspo look. Do you think that I can actually pull this off? Drop a black heart if you think yes, absolutely, I can definitely do this. I have enough makeup skills to be able to achieve something like this. Drop a white heart if you're more realistic and you don't think that it's going to come out very good. Okay. I'm gonna let this sit in a little bit longer, and then we'll be back and we'll do the look. We're back. We are ready to do this. I feel like I should start with my base because so much of this look, again, the inspo look, is feathered out over top of the base, and I feel like it's less work doing it this way. So let's do that. Let's do a little pore filling primer too, just to be extra fancy. It's been a minute since I've used any primer, honestly. I feel like my moisturizer, been using this Murad, I got it out of an Ipsy. Oil and Pore Control Mattifying Broad Spectrum Sunscreen has been an amazing primer also. So yeah, I've been digging that. Since I decided today that this is what I was going to do for this video, I did not have time to go out and buy a much lighter shade of foundation. So I think I'm going to mix the lightest shade that I have with some white on the back of my hand and see if we can make me look very light. I feel like I should have done the white first. Did it work? It looks lighter. This smells terrible. It smells like it's expired. People who voted Blackheart and was like, yes, girl, you're gonna crush it. Are you regretting that choice? I really am sitting here hoping that this doesn't take me absolutely forever to do, and then it's making me think about anxiety. Fun little bastard. You know what I learned about myself recently? I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety, and I couldn't accept that. It's okay, so just anything can trigger it, but it's not. I feel like there's gotta be something in particular. And for the longest time, I've said social anxiety, but I'm also totally fine once I get out and about. I've deemed myself an introverted extrovert, which also kind of doesn't make sense because I feel like I am naturally a friendly, extroverted person. In a way, I don't know, I'm slightly awkward. There's that. Once I'm out, I'm fine. So the issue is the once I'm out, I figured out what it is. It's called productivity anxiety. And it's that being out means I'm not accomplishing things. And that is fully what it is. Whenever I think about it, it's oh no, but if I stayed home, I could get X, Y, and Z done. And that would be more soulfully satisfying for me. But then I miss on the opportunity to actually go out and socialize. So if I figured out what's the cause of it, I can figure out how to fix it, right? Hopeful. Okay, next up I do this thing that I don't think that I've really ever told anybody about necessarily. Well, I guess I really don't need to too much, but I clean my brow hairs before I fill them in, because then I'm not battling against the foundation and the powder and stuff that's sitting on top. And I find it so much easier. I just use a micellar water in a little bottle and I squeeze it. So her brows are a little similar to mine, which thank God, but it looks like she just brings them in a little bit more. So I'm gonna just fill in a little bit more ahead of here and try to make this stronger for me. I think that that will achieve what we want to achieve. What is everybody else being for Halloween? Do you have parties to go to? I don't have a single party to go to. It's such a bummer. Maybe next year I'll actually try to seek something out on purpose. But we always go trick-or-treating at a friend's house. But they get into it and dress up for Halloween. So I like to get into it and dress up for Halloween. And then Daryl, so he's going to be one of the zombies characters. My daughter's gonna be Addison, he's gonna be Zed. And then my other daughter is a Grim Reaper. And then I'm gonna be Cruella. Her brows are also darker than mine, so I have this Woma pencil. Whoa, I almost just got myself right in the eyeball. And this is the darkest one that I have. Start them in a little bit more. Her brows are looking thick. Okay, we're gonna set them though in a dark brow gel. This is that Milk Makeup Dutch, and it's the darkest one I've got. I need some Lumify. Lumify? I think it's Lumify. Is it Lumi? No. That's the butt deodorant. I didn't think this through before starting the video, so I'm looking for a palette that has these like this grayscale blacks and whites and this frosty color. I'm sure I have something. Bailey Sarian? No. Okay, I think actually this palette will. It's the Tati Beauty one. Okay, at least we have like a black in here. Why was that so hard to find? Okay, the Natasha Denona Glam palette has like this really pretty frosty shade. Actually, I think the Natasha Denona Love palette has this blind shade, and that's even more silvery. So let's do that. Okay, my last hope is the Jaclyn Hill palette for like some sort of a gray. No. She has a white though. We might be able to use this. I hope I'm decent at this so that I can like actually pull it off for Halloween. Does anybody else have that kind of like anxiety where Halloween is like, make sure that you look good, that your body looks good in your costume, that you are pulling off what it is that you're intending on pulling off? I need a little bit more over here. And that you become like a costume makeup pro overnight, and that somehow you can make yourself look like an octopus or a Disney character. I need eye drops. If these don't work, these are just the Clear Eyes redness relief. If these don't work, then I'll go get the Lumi ones. These are feeling very nice right now. I am absolutely blitzed. Those ones, the entire effect is Euphoria. Effect achieved. Love it. I'm gonna use the Tati palette, the color Memory. It's a matte shade. Do we know if this is still available for sale? I'm actually not sure. So it looks like she has it potentially all over her lid and then winging out. So that's what we're gonna do. This Amazon truck is out here making me so nervous because it's been sitting there for like 5 solid minutes. I think once I do my liner, it'll clean up a bit. Do we trust the process? No, we don't. I feel very Black Swan, not at all Cruella right now. I'm thinking, I'm thinking I wish I had a gray. I don't know when the memory card got full, but it got full at some point. I am about to put on some wings with some eyeliner, trying to clean this up a little bit, and some lashes. Oh my gosh, this went south quickly. Did any of you now want to change your vote to a white heart? Or do we still trust the process? Okay, this is like that liner that's glue, but it's clear. So I'm gonna put this on and then put on these lashes. Okay, lashes kind of sort of fix everything, so I'm hopeful. These are the eye drops that I keep talking about. They're called Lumify. Lumify. Watch, they make your eyes super duper white, almost like a blue. I don't know what's doing it, what chemical is doing it, but it is amazing. 2 things left. Red lip, mole. Let's do the red lip. I'm gonna go with this deep looking red from ColourPop called Overtime. Are we pointed enough? I think so. And I feel like I have a red liquid lip in here from Nasty Woman. That one's really bright. That one might be too bright. Hold on. It's called Provocateur. It's really pretty. I love, love, love their formula. If you like the Jeffree Star formula, this is even better. But it's very similar, but just like a little bit better. I'm trying to be so careful because I do not trust my hand steadiness right now at all. Okay, now we just need the little, the mole. I believe it's on this side. I'm gonna pin up my hair real quick and then go put on the costume. I'll be right back. Have you ever put anything on and hated it more than I hate what I have going on right now? I don't think the colors are for me. I do not like this bob. I don't like any of it. So, shit. I did order a turtleneck. Maybe that'll help a little bit. You know what though? I think I'm gonna blame these because they gave me a little too much confidence when I did not deserve to have the confidence that I did. They tasted excellent though. So this is their absolute like latest drop, that Euphoria collection. So this one's the sativa, this one's the indica. The indica is blackberry kush. It fully tastes like straight up juicy blackberries because they use like actual blackberries to flavor it. Live resin, live terpenes, and all of that jazz. And it's the same. It has the Delta 9 HHC and CBD, but it's tailored in the way that the Delta 9 and the terpenes and stuff are all the indica side of things. It is now 3:14. So yeah, this should be wearing off in about a half an hour. I still feel really great. I do feel like maybe I'm coming down from it a little bit. Oh my God, I hate it so much. I guess I'm just not Cruella vibes. Okay, so that's it. That's everything that I have for you all today. Thank you all so damn much for being here. Thank you Viia Hemp Co. for getting me elevated, very euphoric. I felt like I really zoned out. That the HHC kind of does that more for me, is like this relaxing, this like actual like calming energy. So that was really nice. And then yeah, big shout out to all my patrons for making videos like this possible. Hit subscribe before you leave. I promise I will not do another makeup tutorial. I promise that for you. This wasn't a tutorial. I hope nobody was paying attention and hanging out trying to achieve this. Love you all so damn much. I'll see you next time. Bye.